Have to get both hands doing the same thing for a while and then start this different. Okay? I hope I'm helping you here. I'm sure I am. Now, even if you don't know what you're doing, put that cell phone up there and just record what you're doing so you can see what you're doing and watching it. And another thing you can do, I've played quite a few things. You can go back over the lessons if you want to, and you can literally take the phone and just as it's starting, okay, you can stop it there and you can see what I played there. And then you can see what I did next, you know? See? See? And you can practice exactly what I played by literally stopping and starting it and seeing what I'm doing, if you're not already doing that. Because if you're getting stuck, you can't get past relaxing. You're uptight and tense because you're trying to force yourself to do something. And music is not a force, it's a inner soul release. In other words, you're hearing sound, you're moving your fingers around to actuate what you feel inside. And if you're tense, you don't feel anything inside there. You have to start reading music, and you probably don't feel anything with that too much either. So this whole thing is about making your insides happy, and also showing other people that you're happy, and let them be happy about what they're hearing. So this week, I want you to just go through the chords, one at a time: F, G, A, B flat, C, D minor, and E diminished. Just like we did through all the other keys with the chords, and get down the system of movement. It's like with me. I have a foot pedal. And I've got an advantage there. But I picked this up quick because I don't know why, but that was easy. But running my foot and this up here and this up here, it took me a while to get that down fluent. And then it just became easy. But while I was trying to do that, it was tense because this was okay and my foot was screwing it all up. And I just had to relax and realize that when I hit this, it's an F. I could hit it down there too. So I could just sit there and go on F. So where I'm going with this is that if you're still having trouble with this, just do it this way. See, I keep moving my fingers because I have to just fight to keep them not moving. But just go up and down, boom, boom, boom. Whoops, see, I was going to run all over again. Okay? And what I did is I added in a B flat seventh. Okay? Anyway, so that's what I want you to practice on for the week. Now, if you play something that sounds like something you want to write down, just simply write it down. You're in the key of F. Boom. And what you see on there is you doing this. Okay? Stop the camera. Stop your video and move it back. Or if you don't have that option and it's just going to keep running, you look at it this way. You stop it. You've got that down. So you would write that on your sheet of paper. And then you go back and you start over again. Okay, see, that's not what I had before. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then you go to your next chord. Okay. And now, after G, is the A minor. And this way you can write down what you got up here. See? And if you're having trouble with that, go back and look way back in the beginning where we had, it tells you what these notes are. Boom, 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 boom. See? But you just C to C and everything in between, it just repeats itself up and up. And so, if you're struggling with this lesson 26, it's time to just refresh yourself. And it means you need to go back a ways and practice more. But you can do the same thing by practicing more of it right here on F. So I will leave it at that, and I'll keep writing little things, but and throwing them up there for examples as we go along. But we're in a stage now where once you accomplish what we're doing right now, you're at a freelance situation where you can write things, you can write them down, and you can put words to them. And if you sing, you can sing to it. And you might be stumbling, but it's okay. You're doing what we need to do to get you to a place where you're either a musician or you're really entertaining yourself. So, amen to that, and I thank you very much for joining. And please, subscribe. So if you run into trouble and you're getting confused, rather than getting off the site and trying to find something else, I have to tell you, if you are just looking at things that give you something like, oh, this is a great chord, you need to learn how to get this chord and this chord, and then you'll be okay. Well, you can't write a song or play efficiently if you only know two chords and you don't understand what's going on. So you do have to learn just about everything, but I'm teaching you in the way that I learned. That was the simplest way that my brain worked with it, and I find that in my process of teaching other people, mainly children, when I was working in organ stores, they picked it right up, and they went from there. There were lesson plans, but usually what I did is I dropped them and I went to this format. And I hadn't been teaching for quite a while until I started doing this. That's why I've been struggling with the simple things. But now we're into the things that are a little more not simple, so it's much easier for me. And remember, if you subscribe, then I can comment back, but I won't comment unless you reply, ask a question, give me a thumbs up, or say, hey, I need a help. I can't give you a suggestion or help unless you let me know what you might be struggling with. So that's why that subscribe button up there. It's not to make me rich, because I don't plan on ever getting rich. What I'm interested in is you learning how to play. Okay, thank you much, and we'll see you next week.